Okay, so now you have your introduction, you've told the audience what you're going to be talking about, you've discussed your problems, and now the audience is thinking, wait a second, have you done this before? Well, guess what? It's time for a story. That is your credibility story. I want you to refer back to the exercise you did in Module 1 where you thought about and developed your credibility story. This is a story to remind you where you took somebody from mess to success. So this is their story, not necessarily your story. You do come into the story. So what it is this is a story where someone had such a big mess, and then you taught them something, and look at them now. They're a fabulous success. So let me guide you through some improv prompts for you to tell this story. First step is to describe this person that you help, but this is before you help them. What is their name? Tell a little bit about themselves. Give us enough information so we can picture them. Pause the video now. Restart it when you're done. Now, this person wanted something. Describe what they wanted, a little bit about their situation. Pause the video now. Restart it when you're done. But boy, were they in a mess because they couldn't get what they want and name some of the obstacles that were stopping them from getting them what they wanted. Pause the video now. Restart it when you're done. Now, talk about some of the things that they tried and it didn't work. They still couldn't get what they wanted. Pause the video now. Restart it when you're done. Now describe their inner obstacles. What was stopping them internally from getting them what they want? Perhaps they were scared. They didn't have a lot of confidence. They had some trauma in their past that they couldn't get over. They had some misconceptions. Talk about that a little bit. Pause the video now. Restart it when you're done. Now you're going to enter the story. How did they meet you? Pause the video now. Restart it when you're done. Talk briefly for how you help them, but don't go into great detail here. Pause the video now. Restart it when you're done. After you worked with them or suggested something or helped them, what results did they get? Pause the video now. Restart it when you're done. All right, so you've done the improv. Matter of fact, if it didn't work for you, keep going through this exercise till you get it down. And then when you have something that feels okay, it's still going to be messy, don't worry about it. We'll fix it in post. Just write it down. Run it by your comedy buddies. Say it out loud. See how it feels. Put the story in the forum. If you're truly stuck, then call us, email us, and we'll give you some coaching. Because this is a very important story. This will end up being your sales pitch. Matter of fact, I'm excited for you to be my credibility story. Meaning, I hope one day I'm going to tell that story that I had a student, she was a mess, she didn't know what to do with her career, she's a little lost, things weren't going well. She went to the Message of You University, and look at her now, she's speaking at Fortune 500 companies. Wouldn't that be awesome? So, in the next video, in your speech, after you tell your credibility story, it's now time for you to deliver the goods and give the audience an action step.